I've grown up with a very supportive family home environment that I'm very thankful for. And it's just always been open, and I can always go to them when I need anything, and they know that they can come to me whenever they need anything, and it's all been very tight-knit. It's not as if I have to follow one specific path that growing up, oh, you have to become an engineer, oh, you have to become a doctor. It's you can do what you want to do in life. My brother is my favorite person. He's my go-to. I kind of tell him everything. He's my best friend. Having a supportive family environment helped me with my confidence and just helped me navigate my life in the way I wanted to navigate it. From 5th grade to 6th grade, I had moved to a different school, so all of the students in this new school had already made their friend groups because they were in elementary school together, and so I was the new kid, you could say. And so I had to become friends with already established friend groups, and it was hard at first, but then I made some core friends, and I'm still friends with a lot of them till today. So it was just the transition period and fostering these new connections. That's kind of what was important. One of my favorite life lessons that I've learned is about conversation and communication, and how that's really what solidifies that relationship and its foundations the most. I thought that having a lot more friends is better, and my brother has always been on the side of no, having those core group of people is very important. And as I grew older, I realized that that's true. It's quality over quantity. It's been very nice having that core group of friends that is there for me and I'm there for them. It's a mutual bonding, respect, and trust that you have, and it's just good to know that you have those people by your side when you need it. There's just a lot of people that I had to part ways with because we didn't have as much time for each other. That's kind of where the whole journey of learning to be okay with people moving on and just having to deal with these lonely emotions, but learning to be okay with the lonely emotions is what's important. Losing friendships is obviously very difficult, but I think that it's less about losing the friendship itself, but more about how you let that affect you. Because if you let it affect you in the way that I'm not good enough, that's why I lost this friendship, versus maybe this wasn't meant to be for more than the time that it was, then that's how it affects you. And obviously for the first part, it was what did I do? And then later I realized, okay, maybe it's not what I did, but just what happened in each of our lives. We don't have that much time for each other. Okay, that's fine. Part of the journey is the end, Tony Stark. So it's just learning to be happy with the experiences that you've had and moving on from what you've learned. From my childhood up until 10th, 11th grade, I cared more about quantity of friendships, just having a lot of people that I know and that I'm friends with. But then from now, I've decided to care more about quality and just my deeper friendships and putting them above everyone else. My favorite types of friendships are friendships where you can sit in the car, listen to music, be on your phone and talking, or not be on your phone and talking, or staying up till 3 a.m. while you're on a sleepover and talking. I feel it just makes a relationship so much more healthy, and it's almost as if the roots are growing bigger and stronger. A friend isn't someone that you know and that you say hi to and that you give hugs to at school. It's someone that will be there when you need it. And so I think there's a difference between knowing people and being friends with them, and that's a distinction I made this year with yes, I say hi to 10 people in the hallway from one class to the other, but that doesn't mean I'm friends with all of them. I'm 16 years old, I've written 4 books, and I'm working on my 5th one right now. Once COVID hit, I had more time on my hands to kind of develop my passion on mental health, and so that's where I combined my passion with mental health with writing, and that's where my books started. I think everyone's different and everyone's unique. Knowing the difference between what and who a person actually is versus who you want them to be is the difference in how you act with them. Everyone will feel safe and loved, and it's this mutual respect that's there with everybody. The big part of mental health is that it's kind of what drives a person, and so when it comes to for example, going to the gym, you need to have a strong mental health to get there. So if you're going to the gym to get a personal trainer to get fit for your body, why can't you get a personal trainer to get fit for your mind, like a therapist or someone that you can talk to? And just destigmatizing this and normalizing talking to other people about mental health is just really important to build awareness. You can't, solve poverty or homelessness or world hunger or climate change or do any of these things without a strong mental health yourself or without these connections that you foster. And so it's really important that you build this network of people that you can trust and they can trust you so that you can go and change the world.